Alright, Shalom. Before I start, we give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all like Akim wa Akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Another video through the Spirit. But for this one, we're going to be starting showing you how, our people are out here unraveling. These little youngsters, these ain't the youngsters of back in the day. They'll roll up on you, shoot you to pieces, run through your wallet, and keep it pushing. All right, and why? Because they've been raised. Slovakia had to sneeze. But the majority of them have been raised with having a masculine body, having a physical male body, but the female, effeminate psychological patterns, meaning that they are prone to mood swings, but they still have the body of a male and can kill you. So these so-called, these young black males are running around like a bunch of demons. All right, because they've been raised by their mamas, purposely done by Esau to break our families down and to have chaos instead of the family unit. All right, so this is your brother Malak from GMS Detroit with another modern day madness and prophecies. We're gonna start with this one. I'm hoping YouTube doesn't take these clips, but we'll see. And this actually happened up here in Michigan. Warren, is a part of the Detroit metro area. It's a separate city, but you could throw a rock from Detroit, it'll land in Warren if you got a good enough arm. And look what little Jake is doing.
Damn, he's got the on that bitch. Damn, he just got the on that bitch. Damn, he just got the let that bitch on. Shit.
So that little kid just effectively threw his little life away, because I'm pretty sure they didn't track him down and found him. He's on video, white t-shirt. All they had to do was match up the clues, right? He wanted to prove how thug and tough he was. But this is the mentality that our youngins are running around on. They ready to kill. He probably ain't even had no sexual relations yet. Don't got no seed, no foundation. Don't got a car in his name, a house in his name. But he's rolling around with a banger. Rolling around with that heater. Rolling around with that Nina. Looking to kill, looking to steal, and will do the deal. Okay? Our people are completely out of their minds. Let me get another one. That's funny. The name of that page is called Get Your Kids NOLA, as in, that area. That's what they be calling that area down there in Louisiana. I believe off of Magnolia, right? But that's a whole page probably dedicated to little demon niggas doing a drive. That's what niggas are doing now, recording their drive-bys. Come on now, y'all. Come on now. Let's get some scripture. Let's go to Micah 7. Micah. Slovakia, y'all, my sinuses are whooping me, so you might hear me clearing my throat. I apologize for the unprofessionalism. All right, Micah 7:2. It says, "The good man is perished out of the earth. There is none upright among men. They all lie in wait to shed blood. They hunt every man his brother with a net." And this is our people, especially the youngins. They are ready and willing to kill anything that looks like them. Have no problems with it. Ready to shed the blood of their own people. And don't even know why. All right, which links up with scriptures like this. Matter of fact, you go to that's Isaiah 51. We'll grab in a second. We're gonna come and see. We're gonna let Mr. Umar talk on it, right? Let's see why our young men are like this. They don't have no stem of sense in their mind.
Are being suffocated with feminine energy 24.
you sometimes. And then they come to school and they got a white racist female all day. Where are the men at? There's no men in there. So if you want to cut suspension, cut ADHD, cut the learning disability, then you give every black boy a black male teacher. That's all you have to do. But the problem is, if you want to give every black boy a black male teacher, you got to lay off a whole lot of white women. And America not going to let that happen. That's the problem. So stop blaming our boys. He is hungry for masculine energy. That's why they hang on the corner all day.
That's right.
You say, why they be on the corner all day? Not selling drugs, not smoking weed, just stand there. You know why? They feeding off each other's energy.
That's right.
I'm a man and I need masculine, so I'm gonna get with my homies and we just gonna chill because I need that in my life. Black.
Now, to correct Umar, we can put the blame on those niggas as well. They are old enough to know that you shouldn't be out killing people so-called innocently. But this just goes to show you the curses, all right, which having black male leaders is not the answer to. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is the answer to, because you can have masculine black leaders, but if they're not leading you in the way of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, ultimately they're leading you to destruction by one of its forms. So, but this, you know, this is just a good synopsis to sum up what's going on. You got these young men with no emotional control, no control of their urges, no control of their thoughts, which leads to no control of their actions. And if you are in front of them, when they lose control, you may lose your life. And this is scriptural. These are part of the curses that were placed upon us. All right, our people are smitten with madness, insane in the membrane. And so now we'll come here to speak to you know, this is a prophecy, the fact that our men will be hanging off corners, you know, a group of niggas looking to do no good. Isaiah 50 and 20 says, thy sons have fainted, they lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy power. And that's our people. They are like a wild bull in a net, full of the fury of God. Okay, imagine that, a bull with the rage of God on it. Goddamn punching holes in the concrete with its hooves. That's how our people are. They cannot be contained. They cannot be reasoned with. If this nigga want a bag of Doritos chips at 4 a.m., he's gonna go get up and get them. And if he gotta shoot a nigga to go get them bag of chips, he gonna shoot a nigga to get them bag of chips. If he wanna go sleep with somebody's wife, he gonna go sleep with somebody's wife. If he wanna smoke the reefer, he gonna smoke the reefer. And in the meantime, in between time, him and his homies is gonna be hanging off the block, pants low, hats turned sideways, mean mugging and thugging. And this is all prophesied, because no other people's doing this. And when other people do it, they're only emulating us. But you understand what I'm saying? Why is it that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have this infatuation with killing themselves? All right. And so-called thug culture. Salakia, y'all, for the background noises. My throat's killing me. All right. Why do our people have this obsession with this sickening culture? All right, so let's come. I just started with that, man. Now let's take a look at what else was going on in America. I'm just cutting the music so they don't take it. Y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry y'all had to see all this. Oh my God. Yeah, that's enough of that, bro. That's enough of that. Let me just bag up. Y'all, this place, it's getting wild outside. It said they've been together 18 years, Adam and Trino. Northern Kingdom. They supposed to be damn, what's the word we used to say? Fuck, I forget the Spanish word for cholos. Them's is they homo choloing. Oh my goodness. You know? Nasty. But this is Babylon, and it's not over yet. Oh no, it's not over yet.
Ari, Gwendolyn, and Brinifer. They are in a polyamorous relationship, and they all parent Hazel and Sparrow. We have a 2-year-old anti-gender baby and a 10-year-old who is non-binary. They have chosen not to disclose Sparrow's gender. We don't know it yet. It's something that Sparrow's going to have to figure out and then tell us. But their parenting approach is controversial. I have literally received death threats. Crazy, crazy lady. I hope karma hits you back and your kids grow up to detest you. These polyamorous parents let their children choose their gender. And for their oldest child, Hazel, that's neither male nor female.
Please tell us how and why you decided to come out as non-binary.
Because the pronouns she and he did not fit. Non-binary was what I turned to. Though I do choose to act and look more feminine. Can I go down now?
And 2.5-year-old Sparrow has yet to make a choice about their gender.
Sparrow, do you want a banana?
They're anti-gender, but we're using they them pronouns. Sure, they have anatomy, we understand it, but like that's not indicative of their identity. It's something that Sparrow's gonna have to figure out and then tell us before we can tell anyone else.
Particularly because it's, you know, something that our parents did and they got it wrong.
So, for the sake of YouTube not taking this video down, I'm not gonna go on a cursing tirade. Y'all, you know, the phrase is being said that they're coming for the kids. They're not coming for the kids. They already got the kids. E has put his depopulation agenda in full swing, and by giving these people the illusion of picking their orientation and gender, said means have been accomplished. So now everybody's just bugged out their mind, and let's get one more to throw in.
Yet another disgusting display from another woke corporation. CVS, you are disgusting. Why in the world would you A, sell these items, B, if you're going to sell them, of all the locations in the store that you could have placed them, you choose to place them right next to children's toys. No one in the store that was stocking the shelves, no manager, looked at this and said, man, this seems inappropriate. Maybe we should put them, I don't know, on one of the other 30 aisles? Disgusting. Should be ashamed of yourself, CVS.
This is the child section. This is literally the kids section. I'm next to a literal onesie that says whatever the hell that means. We have glad you came out, and I'm so happy that you're queer. In the kids section. Are you kidding me? Just go with your green. I'm sorry, but pride and toddler don't belong in the same sentence. So I got an extra small swimsuit in the child section. It says light binding effect on it. And then the bottoms in the kids section, keep in mind, say tuck-friendly construction. They're giving it to your kids.
Hey, no, yeah, that's all right. We good. Yeah, we good. Hey, y'all. Hey. We need Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. I'm just going to get scriptures for that. You see where this world is going. You see what so-called month we're in. Y'all, I would personally avoid going to the bar and the club this entire month, because you might think it's a female, but it's probably a male. Just go to work, get off, go home. If you do go to the gym, don't even talk to nobody at the gym. It might not be what you think it to be. Isaiah 3:9. The show of their countenance doth witness against them. They declare their sin is Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Plain and simple, y'all. Destruction is coming for living out in a said manner, and I'm picking my words very carefully. You see where you could use the terminology, you see where the world is going. It's not where the world is going, it's where it is. This is what it is. When we was at camp last week, we had 2 gender benders up in a hotel room across the street from us with the window open, filming for content. I'll just say that, okay? And nothing happens. There's no outrage about that. But when we're out there preaching the Bible, it's an issue. This is crazy. All right, but these times that we're living in was prophesied, and that's the point of me grabbing this scripture. You're seeing how they're putting this in everybody's face. All right, they had adult toys in a children's section. Here it is, little Bobby. You know, he looking for a little Batman toy, and he come back and grab a Johnson toy that's about the half the size of his body, thinking it's a fucking lightsaber or something, man. But once again, there's no outcry for that. Why? Because they're steering people in the way that they want them. They don't want us being fruitful, multiplying. They want us being the opposite. So let's be done with that. Let's get the next clips. Let's be done with that. Leave that alone. Let's leave that alone. All right, let's deal with this. Let's end it with this.
Ardent holy people. So now, speaking to the Israelites, you are a holy people. Holy means separate. So you're not like everybody else. Okay? The Israelites are not like everybody else. In the eyes of God, what they call God, we're not the same. Go ahead. Unto the Lord thy power. Unto the Lord thy God. You're a special people. You're a holy people unto Yahweh. Yo, they go cherry. That's what I'm saying. Oh, Allah. Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Rachakodash. Hey, that's a chariot. That's a chariot, man. And the chariots, hey, so grab the sign real quick. Hold the sign now. Real quick, brother, real quick. The chariots right here. That's our salvation. When the nuclear missiles come, all right, we're going to be beamed to the chariots tomorrow. You see how it's moving right here? You know, see that? Okay, so I'm going to tell you real quick. You see it? Okay? So that's an angel. Those are the angels of the Most High. Watching over us, man.
So right there, you can see that ball of light. It's a little bit hard to see, I know. But the brothers, I believe that's down in Florida. The brothers, the Babylon camp. The brothers down there in Florida. Prophets in Babylon. Yep, that's the name of their channel.
Wow. Zoom in on it if you can.
Yeah, I got it. See, it's moving fast. It's moving fast. Yeah, it's moving fast.
Let's get praise.
It's moving fast, right?
Hey, that's the salvation of Israel. So look, brother, we prophesied the destruction of America by nukes, okay? You might say, how are we going to make it out of here? Right. If we standing on the same ground that we're standing on, and Russia's getting ready to nuke America, we see what's going on in Russia, Ukraine, all that?
So I'm using that to start it off. Now, we saw the chariot. See, when we see the chariots, we get happy and we give all praises. But what happens when Esau Edom sees the chariots?
It didn't have a turn radius that we would expect. It didn't have a period to accelerate and decelerate. It just seemed to zip so quickly that it was, again, really disorienting, really confusing for us. David said it was a WTF moment. Yeah, there were definitely some WTFs on the radio. Not in a scared way, but like, what the is that? Like, we're seeing something for the first time.
You know, some people go, what is that? They run, and then some people see it, what is that? They're curious, they want to get closer and closer. I wanted to get closer and see what it was.
My lead, Commander David Fravor, he says I'm in, which means that he's engaging with this thing.
Going around, we get to about the 12 o'clock position, and this thing's still pointing north-south. The tic-tac goes and turns and starts coming up. So now it's mirroring me. Whatever it was aware that we were there. And when I come up, I can see him as he's crossing in front of me. It starts to accelerate, gets right on my nose, and disappears. for something to come off the surface of the ocean like it was moving around, to be able to just accelerate to match my speed, and then to rapidly go away, we do not possess that technology.
It didn't have a turn radius that we would expect.
So when Esau sees them, he feels the opposite. He feels fear. You know, us, Lord willing, the hopeful elect, we understand by way of the scriptures, being properly taught to us from our elders and apostles and brothers on down, we now know what those things are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Well, we now know that they are the chariots of the salvation of Israel. Swing low, O sweet chariot. All right, come to take me home to the river Jordan. Okay, that's what we're waiting on. Esau knows that those things are the end of his kingdom and the beginning of ours. All right, so now let's get, because that guy, he made a statement in there which was true. He said some people see him and they run away. Some people see him and they want to get closer. Well, Esau, he's the one that's going to run. The Lord willing, we're the ones that are going to go up in him. Jeremiah 2:10. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. All right. Hey, we look up and see the signs. We look up and see the blood moons, the eclipses, the chariots, and we know that it's one step closer to our kingdom. When Esau and these heathens see them, that's strange to them. That doesn't fit into their world. That is outside of the norm from which they have been taught of the things that exist, you know, in this world to them. They've been taught, you know, they've been taught that, you know, just trusting the white man and his technology. You know, NASA, science. They don't know nothing about the chariots. All right, and I know some of y'all have been seeing, hell, there's been, matter of fact, let me pull this picture up. Now, I myself took this picture earlier today. I believe this was the sun, you know, it was bright red, and then also the moon. Now, this is one that the brother had took and sent in the group chat. This is the moon. We see these things, and we know that this is biblical prophecy. These are things that lead us closer to our kingdom. So we have nothing to fear. All right? These are the signs of heaven that these heathen are afraid of. This is the reminder, and that's one thing I love about it. These signs are the reminder, like, hey, time's almost up, Esau. Time's almost up, heathen. Remember where you live. This planet belongs to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, not to none of you. The Heavenly Father don't give a... These land masses that we live on, they have names, okay? But those names were given by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, not by the white man. And we're going to be reminded of that. In the kingdom of heaven, we're not going to be calling this place earth. Earth is an English word. Okay, that word in the Hebrew is aratazah. We're not going to be calling the continent of North America North America. All right, it's known as Ashtoreth, which I forget that word in Hebrew off the top of my head. All right, we're going to go back to playing this game called life to the tune of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, not to Esau Edom, the so-called white man. And when he sees things like them, he's dismayed because it is his reminder. All right. Okay, here we go. And this is one more thing. Now, this is out here in Detroit. It says Detroit ranked second worst for air quality in the United States as wildfire smoke moves in. Now, apparently, there's some sort of smoke coming from Canada that's fucking everything up. And it's no wonder why my sinuses, y'all, man, you know, I'm not, you know, I get them every year. Some years is not as bad as others. But boy, this week, y'all, I've been getting tore up. And I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on? You know, everybody in the group chat, everybody been texting each other like, man, can y'all breathe? Is what's up? And then come to find out this is going on. Notice, it says, notice the hazy skies. Detroit's air quality is among the worst on earth as wildlife smoke continues to move into Michigan. According to IQ Air, Detroit currently has the second worst air quality in the United States. The sky over the city had an orange glow this morning, and the sun was largely obscured by the smoky haze, in which, you know, that's, you know, hey, it all ties in. You know, I saw the sky red this morning, You know, come to find out, boom, you know, we got all this gunk and gawk in the air. All right. And so who's responsible for this? Let's take a look.
Is when white people come into a new environment, they immediately adjust the environment to fit their needs. When people of other color groups come into a new environment, they immediately adjust their needs to fit the environment. And you look at this country, since we got here, we white folks, in less than 400 years, we have managed to destroy the water, the air, and the land. In the vast areas in this country. You know where they came from? The native? They came from Africa. Yes. Just like everybody else. Because those Africans, those black people, moved away from the equator, and as they moved farther and farther from the equator.
And so she starts to go off on that point. We don't change color based on how close you live to the center of the earth. But she brought out the truth concerning who's destroyed the earth. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, in less than 400 years, y'all. Think about this. Now, earth is not millions of years old. And different kingdoms have risen and fallen. But since this man regained power after the Renaissance period, after he woke up, his little season, like it tells you in Revelation 20, this man has done more damage to the earth, the air, and the water in 400 years than all the kingdoms combined since the Heavenly Father let humans get to running around on this mud. Esau, Edom is the problem, and he's destroying everything. So he will be destroyed soon. And what proves that? We'll end with this. And I can't wait. Every day that I know every day that passes is a day closer. Y'all, one of these days, something's going to pop off. And it's never going to unpop. Things ain't going to go back to normal. Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry. And thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, that shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. That's what we waiting on, man. This man must be repaid. He's made the earth to bleed, so his blood must be shed. Can't even breathe in this mug, man. It feels like I have fucking sawdust around my eyes. It feels like I have ice rocks around my eyes when I blink. Eyes watering all the day long. Mucus and shit. It's summertime. You ain't supposed to be struggling with mucus in the summer. And I know I'm not the only one going through this. We all, you know, many of you brothers and sisters is all effed up right now. Even taking the herbs and remedies, you know. But things don't, the damage that he can cause, it takes a minute for the herbs to be able to knock out. This shit is crazy, man. So he has to be knocked out of power. Otherwise, the earth will fall out the fucking sky, man, dealing with this dude, man. All right, so that's about it. Another modern day madness and prophecies. Let me give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakakodash, to honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all like Akima Akwath, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Shalom.